Hull Kingston Rovers are second in Division 1 with 5 wins in 8 games. The 3 defeats, including 1 at home to Wigan. Len Casey, who would have loved to tangle with the Aussies again, has a groin injury, and he's replaced by big Andrew Kelly. The second row forward signed from Wakefield Trinity, with David Laws coming in on the subs bench. And there's the Aussie team of full test strength. Referee is Fred Lindop. And the Aussies sending a deep pick to George Fairbairn, who's standing still. He moves, and the Aussies can move. And he can, well, it's a long time since we saw a kicking duel between fullbacks. Oh, my word, this is real old-fashioned stuff, with the fullbacks pumping the ball from side to side. And the Aussies have got to wait to be played onside. George is teasing them a bit. They can't get him until he moves. It really is a long time since we saw this sort of game. Takes us back to 40s and 50s, this. Now, George will get penalised for time wasting if he's not careful. Fred Lindop probably wondering what to do. There's the kick. Greg Brentnall. Now he's decided to run it. This is more like the rugby we know, but that was an interesting opening. John Rebo. That looked forward, but it's going on with Kenny. Old stock to Crooks. So far this game, it's been the forwards trying each other out. We've had very little movement from the backs. Tackling absolutely ferocious, and he's gone. Yes, an Australian is going. Rod Reddy has got his marching orders. I think Fred Lindop's going to explain now, but Reddy, I think, is going down the tunnel. 13 play Australia's 12 now. Whether that will quieten things down, I don't know, but certainly the forwards have been sorting each other out so far, and there's been very little room for open rugby. And Holstock and Boyd, while all this is Holstock and Boyd having a little argument. I think Watkinson will go. I think Watkinson's going to go down the tunnel. He went in foolishly then, no doubt about it. Well, 12 each in players, no score. In the meantime, close to the Hull Kingston Rovers line. Australians looking dangerous. Young, Morris, short ball to Sterling. Young to Brentnall, almost there. Brentnall getting up in the line. That looks a simple enough try by Young. Just touched down. Craig Young has scored the opening try. Straight from the play, the ball slipped over. Not much doubt about it. Hull Kingston Rovers sound surprised. The crowd are booing, but I think if we see it again. Burton. Penalty. Steve Rogers penalised. Another one goes down the tunnel. I have a feeling that Rogers is going to walk for language. Or one of the other, well, perhaps not Rogers. One of the Australian players has spoken out of turn and is going to will be the second to go. Les Boyd, I think. Krilic is taking him off. Max Krilic, the captain, is saying, don't argue, it can only be worse for you. So Les Boyd goes off for what can only be described politely as improper use of the tongue. Oh, where's that going? Walsh sending a pass nowhere. And George Fairbairn getting it out to Gary Clark. And that's the way to duck ahead high tackle. Robinson, Burton getting it out. Low, Phil Low is away. He's got Hartley with him, he's kicked ahead. Low and Hartley going for this, and Rebo's missed, it's going to be a try. Hartley, Rebo couldn't gather. Hartley scores. Morris. Young on the burst is Rebo. Oh, good tackle breaking, good strong tackle breaking when the ball goes into touch from Meninga. Young, Sterling, sidestepping his way through. Oh, Price! Oh, a good try-saving tackle that by Kelly.
What an elusive little man this Peter Sterling is. Coming onto the ball now, number 7. Watch him slip inside, props off the foot twice, goes for the line, finds Ray Price, who's ever open spot. What a great tackle, though, by Andy Kelly. He's earned his keep today with that tackle alone. Number 11, there he is, a certain 5-point save.
And it's very close to the Rovers line. Sterling. Rovers coming up very quickly. Quickly played, on and knock on. A little too hasty. It's Burton breaking clear. And Craig Young being brought out. Going into the book, close to half-time. Walsh, Crooks on the burst, Kelly. Hartley running well, a good break by Steve Hartley. Oh, great running! Broom, sliding try. Hartley and Broom slides in for the try. Great burst by Hartley. Good finishing by Gary Broom, the New Zealander. Rugby. Small pack, Sterling has it, Sterling, oh, he's broken clear, Sterling's going himself, looking for growth, what a strong little fella, what a try, all the wide, 35 yards, this little scrum half, he just wouldn't be tackled. Old stock, got his tackle getting lethal again. They've nodded a couple of times where they're tightening up once more, but there's a gap on that left-hand side. And away! It's Clark, young Gary Clark's away! Penalty. Brentnall obstructing Clark. To International Rugby League, looking very tense as his team trails. Oh, that's a nice ball. Hartley! Hartley's away! Can he make the line? Brentnall's waiting for him. And Brentnall, a good tackle. Sterling is the man who will start off this latest move. Morris, the man who keeps it going. Australia pulling out their repertoire of moves now after the... Krilic to Sterling, is in, under the post. What a good try. Krilic, the captain. Sterling, his second try. Made it look very easy.
What a good little general Max Krilic, the Aussie skipper, is. Bursting through the tackles there, finding inevitably this Peter Sterling in support for surely a 5-pointer between the posts and probably the
wingman carrying Burton on his back. Young making the breakthrough, getting it out to Growth. Growth might have done better to pass then, but he held on, and it's still Australia who've dominated most of the second half. Sterling coming into the move, Kenny, Muggleton, Rogers. What a lovely try, superb finish by Steve Rogers, a beautiful bit of running and handling. Muggleton, the final pass to Rogers. Didn't look on half-time when they were trailing 8-5, and of course were one man down, 11 against 12, but now they're finishing extremely strongly, and the warning bells must be ringing for Colin Hutton on the Great Britain side. Here's Sterling, that's Lewis, and that man Sterling was in again, and Lewis, the back substitute, gets his try. looking for the ball there. I think he was half expecting the tackle. He's lost possession. Oh, here's Meninga. Here's Meninga finding a gap and going through it. He may make the line himself. He's going. Yes, he will. What a lovely try. From inside his own half all the way. Beautiful effort. Well, it must be a tremendous thrill to have got off with a win.
That was our main aim, Keith, when we came over here, just to get a win first up and hopefully go on from there.
But you must have been pretty shaken when, first of all, 2 men were sent off and then you went down 8-5.
Yes, we're in a little bit of trouble at that stage, but we always thought we could win it from there. It took a lot of courage and everything to get back in the game, and we did it, and we're very happy that we did do it.
Did your manager and coach at half-time tell you to start playing open rugby?
Yeah, that was our... in the first half, we kind of kept it in close and we didn't swing it out wide too much and keep the ball moving. And at the half-time, he told us to swing around a bit, and we did, and we got results.
Now, the highlight for you, and possibly of the game, was that magnificent try from inside your own half. It must have been a terrific thrill for you to get that ball from Craig Young.
I couldn't believe it, really. It's a big gap there opened up, and away I went, and it was a tremendous thrill to get a first game for Australia over in England and score a try, so I was very happy with it.